everybody. It is Delilah, the leader that has appeared, coming to you with this week's Talk Leadership Tuesday installment. So come on in. I'm excited to chat with you guys today. As always, your questions are welcome. I would be so happy to hear from you what's on your mind about this particular leadership topic or any other topic that you would want to discuss as it pertains to leadership. So, for those who are not familiar, I am Delilah Bartlett. I own and operate a speaking and coaching leadership development business named The Leader Appears. The name of the firm is The Leader Appears. And so, what we do, in addition to one on one or one to many coaching around leadership development, including key leadership characteristics, is we also come and talk to everyone at large about leadership. And so, one of the ways that we do that is through this venue of Talk Leadership Tuesdays, where every Tuesday we come with a leadership topic to break it down, define it, and give some key characteristics about the leadership key, as well as ways that you can find yourself modeling. And this week we are talking authentic leadership. So I'm excited to talk about it. So I will pause as the notifications are going out into Instagram as well as into Facebook, and people are being made aware and reminded, oh my goodness, it's Tuesday and we are talking leadership. So Talk Leadership Tuesdays, again, pausing for a moment, giving you guys some time to make sure the notifications are getting out and people can join us live. So we'll be able to hear their questions live, either here on Instagram or on Facebook. And as we do that, I will just remind you guys that DelilahBartlett.com is a great resource for information about my bio, what qualifies me to speak about leadership, the different programs that I offer as in regard to coaching, and different ways that you can engage with Delilah Bartlett Solutions. And so, with that, I am going to dive into this week's topic because I do strive to keep it short and sweet on the leadership Talk Leadership Tuesday topic. Again, have your questions ready. Just checking some things out, and here we go. Authentic leadership. And so, in order to talk authentic leadership, we need to talk authenticity or authentic. And so, when I did the search online for definition of what it means to be authentic, it was relatively simple. The undisputed origin, to be genuine, was the definition. And synonyms that I found around authentic were original, real, bona fide. I like bona fide, and true. And so, to be authentic, to be an authentic leader is to be a real leader, a true leader, a bona fide leader, a genuine leader. But as I introduce you to the leadership characteristic of authentic leadership, I must first pause and talk to you about the true need to be an authentic person. And so when we think about being an authentic person, when I think about being an authentic person, for me, what comes up is being true to who I am, um, as far as everything that makes me who I am, my walk, my struggles, my triumphs, my successes, my culture, my block, everything that has made me who I am should show up in a space, and that's who I should be true to, being my true self, knowing who you are. And so that's the point there. Knowing who you are is going to be impossible to be an authentic leader without truly knowing your identity, who you are. I'll share a brief story with you. I remember early in my career, it was my first management position, and my manager at that time, who was a different ethnicity and different age group, she gave me some pretty rough feedback. And but it was all through her lens. It was all through her lens, and it was all about attire and appearance. So I wouldn't expect her to understand the black culture and customs, but she gave me some feedback that was really narrow minded, if I'm going to be honest. And had I allowed her, if I wasn't sure about who I was and who I was in my identity and who I was as an even as an early leader, I will have allowed her to come in and start to shape how I showed up at work, how I engaged with people. And leaders should do that. Leaders should influence, but a leader is not going to be able to give me my identity. I know who I am. At my core, they'll be able to sharpen me, make me shine, and polish and give me polish. But there's a core of who I am that is undeniable. I know who that person is. And so that's the same for you. As we move into the space of authentic leadership, it's key to first be an authentic person and have your identity firmed up there. And point. And so when we look at authentic leadership, it's important to be that leader. uh, Leaders are people. So to have emotions, to be honest, to be open, to share past failures, to show up and be okay with being happy and be okay with speaking your truth, and just being an authentic leader, being a visionary, having a goal outside of yourself, right? Authentic leader really drives heart, a heart of an operation, a heart of a group of people. And so, in order to be able to fully leverage all of the power of your team, you have to show up as an authentic leader, because it gives permission for your team members to also show up authentically. And what that does is it unleashes a diversity of thought and skill set that you would never have had access to if you were someone who were attempting to model yourself after someone else and demanding your team do the same. Now you got just a bunch of assembly line people showing up looking like one another, and nobody's being authentic to who they truly are, giving you diversity of thought, diversity of culture, diversity of gender, diversity of age, all these different things that are going to help you be successful by being your authentic self as a leader. I do want to underscore what I'm saying and reinforce what I'm saying by an article with some information from an article that was released in Forbes, I believe it was back in 2013. And it talks about self-awareness and genuineness as an authentic leader. Someone, and I'm reading from the article, someone who's aware of their strengths and limitations and emotions. The second point is that they're mission driven, as I just spoke about, right? It's beyond you. It's something larger than you. If you are an authentic leader, it also talks about leading long term. So not just the quarterly goals or the next week goals. An authentic leader can see and have a focus beyond that. And one of the things I was reminded of this morning as I was preparing to share with you guys on this topic was a great book that I often read that actually says to have the endurance to run the race, to run your race. And so an authentic leader sees the marathon and not the sprint. The authentic leader runs the race that's been laid out for them. The authentic leader sees beyond themselves and has the ability to bring in a group of people and leverage their strengths, speak to their weaknesses, and be able to build a camaraderie or at least a common focus around a common task. And so, to be an authentic leader, your takeaways here primarily are: be an authentic person, know who you are, and know that you rock, know that you're pretty dope and there's no one like you. Know that even though you have some weaknesses, you're able to get information, knowledge, and even maybe mentorship to help close those gaps. Know that your strengths are things that you really need to pour into, and even if there's someone is seeing them as weakness, figure out how you can leverage those to your benefit. So, authentic leadership is all about being an authentic person, knowing who you are. If you're not sure on your identity, check me out. I got some work that's available, some tools that are available to help you get clarity on what your purpose and what your potential is, so you can be clear on where you're headed. To be clear on where you're headed. And so I really wanted to come and share that with you guys. You know, we're here every Tuesday for Talk Leadership Tuesday. Next topic will be revealed in the coming days. So follow me on Instagram and Facebook for that information. I'm always so happy to come with you and just share tidbits that you can put in your tool belt to make you an even more effective leader as we look to change the individuals in order to change the world and change the communities they serve. I really I always want to say I love you guys, but I love you guys. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. It's been real. The leader that appears. Take care. Talk to you soon.